Transmitting from the front lines of the wargaming world. You are watching Friendly Fire. Friendly Fire. The show where you can watch, learn, and even play our games live online. We will be showing some of our favorite tactics and answer your game questions. This is Friendly Fire.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Devin the OG, the original Grognard. We're doing something we haven't done for a very long time. We're trying to bring back the Friday night Friendly Fire firefights. And as you can tell, we're going to be playing some World of War. And we got a special guest with us tonight. One of the masters of World at War himself, and is probably going to kick my teeth in. Jeff Schulte's in the house with us tonight.
Well, thank you very much for that. I know my record on wins isn't so great lately, but we'll see what we can do. So,
yeah, well, my wins aren't so great either, so you know, we should be doing pretty good. So I have got to go ahead and post this at 1,000 different social media sites, so we can actually have people that are going to jump in and watch us, because we are on Twitch. And if you know, for some reason you didn't catch the show and you're watching this on YouTube, yes, I'm obviously going to download it from Twitch and put it on YouTube. Obviously, you're watching it now. So I'm going to let Jeff explain the scenario we're doing while I go do the social media thing. So Jeff, take it away, sir.
sounds good. Tonight we're starting scenario number 9, Hildesheim East. The situation is east of Hildesheim, the Soviets have pocketed a force of West Germans and the British. And in this scenario, the Germans are attacking the pocket as the NATO forces work to do a fighting withdrawal. Scenario is based on exiting off the western edge of the map, which is on the left-hand side here. And there, the NATO player earns victory points for units exited off the west edge by the end of turn 12. They lose victory points for Soviet units exited off the west edge, and they also lose points for units left on the map at the end of the game on turn 12. So this is basically a pursuit type of scenario, and we're going to do our best to run those capitalist pigs down.
And
as I am paying...
It'll probably happen.
And the game starts with the Soviets having initiative for both their formations. So both formations going to enter from the east edge of the map, and then we'll start drawing cards for turn 1.
And definitely one thing we should probably point out, we don't have the formation cards with us, but as usual, NATO side usually almost always has 2 formation cards. There's no difference in that this time. However, both of these formations only have a morale of 6, not the standard NATO morale of 7. And I think that is going to have a huge impact on how this game plays out.
Yep.
So... Jeff, you actually have got some pre-artillery, pre-smoke artillery that you have to lay down.
Yep.
So I'll let you go ahead and do that while I continue to post this everywhere.
Okay, sounds good. So for special scenario, we get 1 smoke mission, which does not scatter, can be placed at anywhere on the map. And we are going to choose here. And let me just move here. One will go here. And one will go here. We'll then proceed with...
That kind of tells me where you're coming on from.
It's gonna be one side or the other. So
yeah, that's the one thing with I was looking at trying to figure out this how to do my setup for this is that if I try to cover the flanks, he'll push up the middle. I try to push the middle, he'll cover up the flanks. So I'm spread out all over the place.
Yeah, it would be nice to do up the middle here, but that's where you have your Leopard 2 right here.
Did you you noticed that, huh?
Yes, I did. So, so we'll take a flank. If you notice, I did leave. I allowed your leopard one here to take a shot as I enter the board. So
yes, I did see that, but it's a single leopard one. So
yes. Okay, so I can choose which formation I'm going to start with. So we will lead off with the tanks. So our first drop off will be here. And if you'd like to take your shot.
No, I don't like firing through that degrading.
Well, that doesn't block your line of sight yet. So, you would be unmodified. You'd get your 4 dice at 5, and I don't get anything on it yet. So
that's not obscuring?
It's obscuring, but it doesn't affect your firepower unless it blocks with another obscuring terrain.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking luck.
Wrong game.
Wrong game system. No, I'm good. I'm not going to shoot at him yet.
Okay, so then I will move up here.
Knock yourself out.
Okay, and I'm going to open with moving fire. So if you...
Oh, nice.
So, my normal firepower is 3 dice at 4 within normal range. Range is only 6, so I'm at short range, becomes 3 dice at 3. My penalty for moving fire at half or less means I lose 1 die, so I'm going to roll 2 dice at 3.
Right. Now, we should also point out, me being in the woods doesn't affect his ability to hit.
No, so 2 dice. And we get 2 hits.
2 dice at 3. And my armor is 3 at 6. This could start off very bad for me, but I get...
You're going to get 2 at 5 for the woods and concealment.
All right, so we'll do... Okay, so it's 2 dice for the woods and 3 dice for my normal. Okay, so 2 dice at 5. We'll start off with that first.
Yep.
Nothing, and then 3 dice at 6. 1.
1, okay. So he's disrupted.
Which, I probably should have shot.
You should have taken your shot, but
I actually, what I was waiting to do is get you a little bit closer, because with a range of 11, my point blank would have been
range 5. Yeah.
That was my reasoning behind that. I wanted to try to catch you at point blank range.
Well, I figured the rough was a perfect place to stop, because I still was only half. I was at short range, and I only used half my movement.
Yep,
so.
You are correct.
Okay, so here comes the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And with that smoke screen, that basically blocks out this infantry and the strikers that I've got in there. Oh, martyrs. So very good placement on the smoke.
Here comes our T-80 phalanx.
Boo hiss.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, I'm humming the underdog theme. Dun, 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 dun.
Pretty sure I'm the one that should be humming that.
I noticed we both have air defense assets, but no air.
But no air. Yeah, that's. I mean, okay. At least my air assets can tear your BMPs, your BMP 2s.
Yeah.
It'd have to be 2s. Why couldn't they have been 1s? Oh, so not to get political, but I did see this the other day and thought it was kind of funny. A news report that in the Ukraine war that the Soviets, the Russians, are dealing with right now, they're mobilizing their T-54 reserves.
I saw that. I don't like T-54s in this game, let alone the current day.
Well, see, I like the T-54Ms that the Czechs have. I'm perfectly fine with those. So, but these aren't even the M's. These are just T-54s. So it's like, really?
Am I not allowed to clone markers here?
Oh, yeah. You know what? You may not be able to. Let me go ahead and clone a few more for you.
Yeah, we'll need a few more of those.
There you go.
Thank you. Although my normal convention is if you mark the headquarters and nothing else, it means everybody's there. But for purposes, I'll mark all.
Everybody has their own way of doing things. Like when I play tactical, if I don't have an open or button marker on a tank, it's assumed to be buttoned. So the only time that I consider one of my tanks unbuttoned is when I actually put the marker on it. So we all have our own little ways of doing things.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move this there. These guys will come in right next to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the shadow of the town.
Yep, no line of sight with that.
Unfortunately, my intelligence tells me you have no artillery. So, or air.
Totally have artillery. It's just not available.
So I'm gonna bunch right up.
Yeah. No F-111s to drop multi-hex death on you.
Yeah. I've had some bad experience with MLRS. And
I've had some bad effects of being on the receiving end of an F-111. So.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me how you are able to get your maps perfectly lined up. I was setting up a defense of Frankfurt on tabletop, and
well, with 2 maps, it's not that hard. It's just a lot of trial and effort and holding my mouse very steady and just trying to move it like 1 or 2 pixels at a time. Yeah, but trying to do 8 maps, that's I couldn't even begin to think of trying to do that.
Okay, in this case, I'm gonna put 1 on the headquarters. Everybody's done.
All right.
So now we go to the cards, right?
Yes, because you had initiative, so... Actually, there's a couple more spots I want to post this. I mean, you can go ahead and pull the card. We can... if it's yours, fine. If it's mine, fine.
Okay, what am I doing here wrong? Flip it. What's flip it?
F flips whatever you're cursored over. So yeah, but that would be the entire stack. Oh, this is This is okay. Yeah,
that's the stack. I pulled that one up. Okay.
First to the 12th Panzer Grenadiers. Well, I guess all I got to do is support weapons. Don't want to bring out any support weapons. Do I want to move my headquarters? No, I don't want to move my headquarters. So then we go into rally phase, and again, like I want to point out, this formation's morale is a 6.
You can place your headquarters if you'd like.
I can, but I choose not to.
Okay.
So yeah, that's 1d6. It's been like a year
since 2d6.
2d6.
Yep.
Okay. Well, fine. 2d6. 4, 5.
And you get it.
Yay. Yep. Unfortunately, there is a lot of very bad things in front of me.
So you can stay and fight now.
I can. I definitely can. However, I'm not a fan of... Well, okay. All right, we'll go 1, 2, and you don't have line of sight for everything for me.
And I'm ops complete, so there's no opportunity files.
3, 4, 5 for him.
Yep.
I'm going to leave... Oh, where's my ops complete markers? Go ops complete with him. I think he is going to stay. He is going to stay. Let's go ahead and move him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Looks like you're going to push your infantry, your motorized or mechanized or whatever it is, up the center. So my Gepard down here is not going to do any good against your T-80s. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I have a feeling if I can catch your BMPs in the open with the Gepard, that would be very, very nice. Do I want to leave that infantry there? No. Let's go ahead.
He's good for 1 point on exiting that Gepard.
Well, yeah, but I do want to try to get some shots up on those BMPs. So,
yeah.
So let's just go ahead and sneak this entire stack back. That's 2 points. And you're right. I'm going to have to clone more counters.
You could go up the hill with them because, the infantry are only paying 1 per forest hex. So
I've already spent. Oh, it's only 1 point per forest hex?
for infantry, yeah. So it'd be
well,
1 for the, and then 2 to go uphill, and then the mechanized is 2, and plus 3 is 5 to get there.
A movement of 6. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Then we'll go ahead and push them up on top of the hill like that. Yeah, I'm going to suffer some blind hex, but that's okay. At least that covers, this gap here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, sounds good. And it's battlefield events. Would you like to do the dice roll?
I will do the dice roll. We'll do 2 dice.
I have the chart in front of me here.
All righty. We got a 5.
5 is cautious approach, and then we'll have to roll for side on this. Okay. Your troops exhibit caution as they approach the objective. Activate 1 friendly formation for a modified formation impulse. When actions occur in this impulse, units of your activated formation may only execute move or move and fire actions. However, they may only use up to half their movement points.
Yep.
So 4, 5, or 6 is me. 1, 2 is you.
Yep.
So will it be the Germans or the Brits?
I think it's going to be the Brits.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with this. Let's take a look at the Brits. We haven't seen much of the Brits yet so far. And I just discovered something new the other day on Tabletop Simulator. If you press the Alt key to blow up a counter, you can use your middle mouse wheel to blow or shrink the counter. That is,
cool.
I've been playing Tabletop Simulator for like 3 years, and I had no idea, because there's a lot of times I'll play a game and the counters are tiny, and I can't tell what they are. But yeah, my buddy of mine, we were playing Folklore, kind of a RPG Gloomhaven type thing, and I said, yeah, just scroll with your mouse key, and it's like I was today's years old when I discovered that. All right, so let's see, we got a VF 721 Fox. Got, that's got a 75 millimeter on it, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
your typical armored recon guy.
Oh yeah, and if you will notice, yes, it's got the red recon on it, so I don't need to keep them in command. But they got a movement of 7, so and we're not going to stay up here because you're not.
I think you should advance.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well. Taking these guys and coming around right here through this. No, we're not going to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm too far out of practice to try to do a flanking maneuver like that. All right, there's that. What else have we got here? We got a VF-432M. What is that?
What's that?
The VF-432M. Is that a mortar carrier? Looks like a mortar carrier.
Yep, mortars.
All right, and with a 9.2, that's got to be like a 120 or something.
No, it's gonna be like 81 or something.
Really?
Yeah, 120s would be like
2 at 5. Yeah. I was looking at the range and getting confused. Well, that's a mortar, so let's go ahead and go. 1, I don't think you've got line of sight there with anything.
No, I'm all ops complete anyway.
That's right. So. Yeah,
you have freedom of maneuver right now.
He's got a movement of 6, so 2, 3, 4. We like that. And what do we got here? We got a chieftain. Haven't seen many chieftains around before. 14 range. 4 dice at 3. 3 dice at 5 armor. 5 armor. I'm used to running with M1s with the move of 6.
Yeah. Well, right. and the chieftains also don't have the moving fire capability of the chieftains the challengers rather.
Right.
So they can only move 2, and they're going to suffer a penalty of 2 dice on the attack. So they're a much more defensive-oriented tank.
Well, and yeah, that's one of the things. That's one thing that a lot of people. I remember when the game first came out, some people were complaining about the Leopard's movement of 5, and it's like, well, they're a defensive tank, and they're not really meant to go fast on the advance. I mean, they're good when doing a retrograde, but not so much when they're on the advance. So yeah, I definitely remember that. Now, what else have we got here? FE-102 Striker missile arm. Now, is that with Milans or toes? Do you remember off the top of your head what the Striker?
Let me take a look at it real quick. That is the same rating as the toes. So
Okay, we like the toes. I think we're going to leave him in position there. Although most of my... yeah, I can catch some guys coming if you decide to come around the woods. Or the village. Let's see, what have I got here? I got infantry and FE-432s, APCs.
Yep.
Let's just go ahead and go 1. Now, we'll keep them right there. I don't want to get them on the hill so you can pop fire at them. Yep, nope, they're good.
Are they done?
Yep, they're done. And we're going to leave these guys right there as well. Because I do have a couple support weapons off board. So I've got a Milan for the Brits and a Milan for the Germans. So I've got a little bit of AT capacity for my infantry. All right, so that's going to be it for my British formation.
Okay.
Oh, was that only supposed to be a half move, right?
Yeah.
Oh, poo. Okay, so I need to pull these guys back. 1, 2,
fortunes of war.
Yeah, well,
move on.
Well, no, we'll do it. Would have been there, and that would have been there. All right, not that I think you're going to be able to get any shots off on me there, so I'm fine with that.
No, I'm not. And the Germans are going to go next again anyway. In any case, so.
1 to the or 1st to the 12th. Smoke is still not gone.
Yeah, that'll flip to
smoke 1
thinning at the end of the turn. Yeah,
that's smoke 1 again. Lock and load tactical term.
I remember in the first edition we had smoke 1 and smoke 2. But it was confusing. It's like, wait, is it supposed to be smoke 1 first and then goes to 2, or does it 2 and counts down to 1?
2 and goes down to 1. Yeah.
So I think it was a good choice to change it to smoke and thinning smoke.
Put the thinning, yeah. Although, I mean, if both players agree, if it starts off on a smoke 2 and goes down to a smoke 1, or starts on a smoke 1 and goes to a smoke, I mean, as long as both players agree. But again, you remove that issue with not being thinning. I don't think my Leopard 1 should have some shots.
Yeah, I think you may have it against this space here, right? Because you can trace along this spine, so you can hit him. You can definitely hit him, and I don't think it's going to hit the smoke there. So,
all right, so we got these guys right here. So we'll go ahead and take a. Yeah, we should have gotten a range 5 shot off at you.
Yeah,
but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be a regular shot. It's 4 dice at 5. Unless there are any other modifiers that I can't think of.
And I'm in the open, so.
Yep. All right, so 4 dice at 5. We got 1 hit.
1 hit, and we got ours is T80, so it's 4 dice at 5 defense.
Stupid overpowered T80s. Yep, 1.
And we got a save.
Let's see. Let's keep moving this Gepard. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to catch any BMPs that stick their nose out up here. I don't think there's anything else that I have that can hit anything. Let's go ahead and take these guys and sneak them 1, 2, 3. And I hate leaving them in the open, but they're going to be covering that bridge. All right, I think my Deutsches Landswehr are going to be done.
Okay.
Lancers. Oh, first.
End the turn. And the Brits.
Brits again. Oops, I'll take the counters with it. All right, let's see. Everybody's in range except for the recon, but the recon doesn't need to be in range. We'll start off moving him. 1, 2, and you don't have anybody that can see him.
Nope.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, they got to move 7.
See, this would have been nice if it were I had some helicopters to interdict your movement.
Oh yeah. All right, let's take the artillery and move them 2 spaces to there, and my chieftains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get up on that hill in the woods. Oh nope, I can't do that. They only got a movement of 5. Derp.
Oh yeah.
We'll put them there. Let's see. Infantry. Nope. All these guys are good. All right. So my Brits are done.
All right. And the BMP.
All right. So the boss just joined us.
Oh, very
Mic
nice.
off.
And
Mic
here we
on.
go. And in our typical Soviet way, we're gonna rush forward. 2, 4. I have to pay an extra movement point to go into the smoke, so that's gonna be 6.
Okay. All right. My infantry
2.
doesn't have line of sight. They don't have line of sight. I think they do have line of sight on that first lead BMP.
Well, he's in the smoke though.
Yeah, but we got thermals.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
One thing we should have probably mentioned, and Jeff and I agreed.
Yeah. We did agree.
Yep, Jeff and I agreed on this at the beginning, is that we were going to be playing with the optional thermal rules. And really, for purposes of this game, pretty much the only units that have got thermals are the Leopards and the Milans, I believe you were saying.
Yeah. The leopard 2s and the Milans. So.
All right, so now that we remember that, do you want to pull those BMPs back behind the smoke screen?
Well, you can still shoot through the smoke screen. In any case. So let me rethink this move here.
Okay.
So for just a second, I'll put those guys back there. Oh, yeah. Of course, now I'm gonna have to. All right. Oh, wait. There we go.
All right.
So.
So it looks like Dave's having a little problem hearing. Let me.
There we go.
All right.
So,
So it looks like the volume is flowing through Twitch just fine.
Well, I hear you fine.
Well, we're on Discord. Of course, you're going to hear me.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how we were before. So now I'm going to be a little more cautious, I suppose.
Cautious? That's not in the Soviet lexicon.
But you only have 2 shots.
You are.
And I have
correct.
10 platoons.
You have got
So-
a bunch of troops.
Yeah. All right, let me just neaten this stack up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go two movement points here with my first platoon.
Okay.
You can stop me whenever you decide. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, you're outside of my minimum range. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a pot shot with him. There.
Okay. And is that your Leopard 2 or is your Leopard? Your Leopard 1's can't see me.
Oh, that's right. It's the Leopard 2's.
Yeah. So it's just this guy and this guy.
Right. But
That can shoot through the smoke.
The Leopard 2. Oh, no, you're 3 hexes beyond the blind spot. Okay.
1, 2, 3. 3.
I really should be saving these for the T-80s, but no, let's just go ahead and try to inflict some type of casualties on you right now. All right.
Okay, sure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which is below the minimum.
Oh, I think I'm in the shadow here from this guy. So let's see. This can go here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So this leopard here, he can shoot. This one, I'm in the blind spot.
1, 2. Even with the thermals, shouldn't the blind?
Oh,
spot...
wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I miscounted. Yeah. So this woods blocks the line of sight out to 2 hexes, and then the third is there. So you're right. You're right about that.
But I am cutting through the smoke, so that's going to give me.
And that's just going to be a +1 on your to hit number.
Yeah. So. All right. So we're looking at 4 dice at 3, which will be 4 dice at 4.
Well, no, because you're at short range, so it's going to be back at 4 dice at 3.
4 dice at 3. Thank you. 2 hits.
2 hits, okay. And my defense is 1 at 5.
Don't you get something for being in the fields?
No. Unfortunately, no.
There's no terrain modifier for the fields?
Not for cultivated. Not for vehicles. Vehicles don't get anything for cultivated. Right. So it does obscure terrain if you're at same line of sight. Okay, so my BMP2 is going to be first disrupted, then flipped over. Yay. I have to roll for the passengers. On a 4, 5, or 6, they are also flipped over. Otherwise, no. Okay, so flip him over.
Okay, so if anybody else is out there watching, David is saying he's having problems in Twitch and he can't hear anything. But however, I'm on Twitch and I turn the volume up. I can't hear anything, and I can hear us just fine. So if anybody else is out there, and if you can hear us or if you can't hear us, please let us know.
Okay, so my next platoon is going to move here.
Okay.
Do you wish to?
No.
Okay. That's 2 movement points?
Yep. I will shoot at you there with those.
Okay.
Guys. Again, minimum range, so 4 dice at 3 will be 4 dice at 4 for the smoke, 4 dice at 3 for the point blank range.
Correct.
A
little more successful.
Yep, 4 hits.
And no saves. I'm going to roll for the infantry on a 1, 2, or 3. They did not get out in time. So,
well, I mean, honestly, I am using 120 millimeter smoothbore against aluminum, basically.
Yes. Boop. So there's our first wreck of the day. And I will move them to the casualty box. Now, let's see. Okay, so basically all your opportunity fire for the impulses
unless you come out from behind that smoke.
I have no such intention.
Which I don't think you're going to do.
4, 5, 6, 7. And with all this cultivated and everything, it does bog my guys down. Oh, you know what? We need to roll a die.
What do we?
Because you had 3 unanswered hits in the cultivated.
Oh, my lovely rule fire.
Yeah, so if you...
So is it 1d6 or 2d6 now?
It's just one. On a 6, you're going to create some fire.
Yeah. I prefer the old fire rules.
All right, so these guys... Okay, so I will. I'm kind of happy there's no fire. I don't want my movement restricted even further. So.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like fire.
Yeah. And we're getting a little bit log jammed here.
Well. 2 Soviet battalions shoved into the same area. Of course, you're going to get a log jam.
In 1 kilometer.
Exactly. I swear, more often than not, when I'm playing as the pack in any game, be it Tiller games or anything like that, it's more. Yeah. I'm not playing a combat simulator. I'm playing a traffic manager.
Yeah. Okay, and I will mark.
Mic off.
My headquarters saying everybody's done. So let's go to the next card there, shall we?
AFK, just a couple of seconds, so just go ahead and play it out if it's your card. Yep.
Mic off.
We can make it my card. No, that will end the turn. So at the end of the turn, we will remove all the markers.
Mic on.
Okay, now here is a getting in the weeds question, because
sure.
Players love to ask in the weed questions. The Soviet T-80 battalion, technically activated because it had the initiative, but we didn't draw its card for the initiative before we pulled the second end of ops. Does that Is that still counted as an activation, or do we pull its card out because we didn't pull the actual command card for them?
It still counts as an activation. The same goes for battlefield events like the cautious approach
Gotcha.
or the high rate of fire or high speed approach.
Yep.
That would still count as the activation, and they wouldn't be eligible for that guaranteed activation in the following turn.
All righty, because I know there are going to be people that are going to ask that. All right, yep, smoke goes to thinning.
And did you shuffle the cards? I forgot what the buttons.
I did not. I will take care of that.
Yeah.
It's I usually just go from the drop down.
Yeah.
Like shuffling 10,000 times. All right, and we are on turn 2. Did you mention that the scenario does go 12 turns?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure. All right, well, it looks like we're ready to start off turn 2.
Okay, go ahead, draw the card.
Yep. Scratch Force, Brits. I can live with that. Okay, everybody's in command, even my reconnaissance unit. I do not like the terrain up here. Do not like the terrain on this hill one bit.
And today I'm going to try to be a little more aggressive. Last weekend I played a scenario Storm in the Gap, and I did a great job wiping out the Germans, but I ran out of time exiting the board, which were the victory conditions.
Who were you playing against?
A friend of mine at the club, and he was having a rough time. And he said, "Oh, I really thought this was an unbalanced scenario." And then it just, we got through halfway the turn. His losses were heavy, and then I just go, "Sorry, you get skipped. Sorry, you get skipped." The T-72s did their job, and then the motor rifle troops just didn't, get their acting gear.
Able to capitalize on it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move my recon, since I don't have to worry about keeping them in command range. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. I mean, more than likely, I'm just going to use that guy to just boogie off the board at some point. But, if I can get some shots off on the BMPs, I'll take them. Let's see. My artillery, we like the artillery where it is. Of course, my headquarters can't see anything. Oh, I could have moved my headquarters. I chose not to. Down this line. Okay, let's go ahead and move those chieftains there. Just move them up 1 hex, because that does give me some line of sight right along that hex spine. So if you do want to come and poke your nose out the north end of the village, I will not object. A part of me is thinking I should probably start shifting forces down south, but I'm not going to, not yet. So I think I'm done with the Brits.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'll pull the next one.
Got it.
Battlefield event.
Battlefield. All right.
I rolled the last one. You can roll this one.
Okay, I'll roll 2 dice.
9.
And that is high speed approach.
And
we'll have to roll per side. Troops make good time to the objective. Activate 1 friendly formation for a modified formation impulse. Actions occur in an impulse sequence. Units of your activated formation may only execute movement or movement and fire actions. So it's a free movement. And I'll roll 1 die. 1, 2, 3 is NATO. And 6 is packed. So
okay, now since this is high speed approach, you are allowed to use your full movement on this, correct?
Correct.
All right.
And so shall I use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Now I'm going to point out we don't have line of sight. Because
we have obscuring on this side and blocking
on
this side
of
the spine. Yep, that's why I kind of did a little bit of a exasperated sigh
calculation.
When you started moving them that way.
And we're just going to boogie on down the road.
Yep. The old 70s t-shirt, keep on trucking. see what you're doing. Throwing a couple T-80s up there to keep me honest. Okay.
Yeah.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Okay, so I am going to leave this guy here.
Really?
If you want to poke your nose out of the hill coming out, we'll take a pot shot at you.
You can do anything with those two platoons there?
Yeah, I am. Thank you for pointing that out.
You're welcome.
Three. And let's see. They got to go singly, but 4, 5, and they'll go 6 here. Okay, so.
Well, actually, I didn't have line of sight on them with anyone, so you could have moved them stacked. But yeah, I get.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Just pointing out,
again, just one of those.
In a friendly game, it doesn't make that much difference if you can sequence it correctly, but sometimes when you're in a tight situation with assaults going on, you can really get jammed up easily. So.
Yep.
Okay, and then the next card.
Yep, I'll pull that one. Or you can.
I always end up picking up the.
Oh.
What did I just do there?
Yeah, you stacked them together with scratch force. So, there you go. Your T-80s get to go again.
No, that's
the
BMGs.
guards motorized. That's the guards motorized. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Do I want to place my headquarters anywhere? No. So I'm going to trust. First thing I got to do is roll for the rally. So we're going to need a 6 to rally. So that's 2 dice. Need a 6 or less.
2. Bullseye.
Okay, so first thing they're going to do is run into the shadow of the hill. 2. And so I spent 2 movement points, going to spend another 3 movement points, and disembark the infantry there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to take this guy too. So these 2 platoons, or this 1 platoon, stacked together. And they're going to move there. And they're going to do the same thing.
Yep.
One, 2, 3. Yeah, there it's still there. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna mark the headquarters.
Yep.
They're all done.
Okay.
I'll let you do the card.
Well, there's your T-80s.
Yep, there's my TAs. We've stolen a march on you.
Not good for me.
Oh, that's there. Okay, so let's see. My range is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do have to roll for command for that Overwatch guy. And he's an 8, so he is out of command. Boop.
Yay. Take the small victories when we can.
Okay, what do you got here? You got a Martyr with a Milan.
Maybe a Oh, yeah, the Martyr has got a Milan on it.
Yeah, and then you got infantry.
Infantry.
Infantry probably with a Milan. Okay. Okay, so we're at range 6.
All right, nope, you're fine.
And we will fire 2 dice at 3 against the martyr.
Yep. Two hits.
2 hits.
And I get 1 dice at 6.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. Second platoon's going to advance up. Do those infantry have a Milan?
They could have, but if they are, they're not shooting it.
Okay, so we will go here.
No, we're not going to fire the mythical Milan if we have it.
Okay, so we'll fire from
at
here.
The infantry.
At the infantry. So, if you look at the so it's 6 range of 6, 3 dice at 5. So I'm at regular range. I'm at less than half movement, so I'm going to do 2 dice at 5. Nothing. Okay. 1, 2.
There we're
3.
Fire with the Milan. Unfortunately, it's not going to be from where you thought it was.
Oh, I think it's coming where I think it's from.
Maybe the headquarters unit?
Yeah, maybe.
The infantry?
That's why I'd say, let's make sure we're 4 hexes away from them.
So, yeah. Yeah, we'll fire the Milan with the infantry.
Okay.
So
4 dice at 4, it's regular range.
Yep.
Plus 2 more for the headquarters, you get 6 dice at 4.
Yep, 6 dice at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Nice.
Okay, that's not good. But I do have 4 dice at 5. I have 4 dice at
armor.
4 because of reactive armor.
Yep. Oh.
Ooh, 3 hits. 3 saves. So, which I'm not too upset about.
Yeah, no, that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
All right, so. But technically, I still do have my martyr up there.
1, 2.
Oh, ammo.
Oh yeah.
6. I'm good.
He's good. So his partner's going to move up.
Martyr's going to fire there.
Yeah, I know.
So it's going to be pretty much the same time as last time. 4 dice at 4. 1 hit.
Only 1 hit.
Yep.
4 dice at 4.
No saves.
Ah!
I can live with that. Ammo check. 4, 5, 6. He's good.
So 1, 3, 4, 5. These guys are going to zoom up at full speed. And they're going to fire 1 die at 3 against the martyr at the hill.
Okay. That's a hit.
So that's a hit.
1 dice.
You get
6.
1 at 6 and 1 at 5 because you're at the higher
terrain.
elevation.
Both
Right,
of
so
them did nothing. So it's was 1 hit correct? Disrupted.
And the same next platoon is doing the same thing. 1 dice at 3. Oh, they miss.
Okay. I'm just going to separate both of them in the same hex.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to have 2 more shots. First one is just the regular unit by itself. 1 die at 3 against the martyr.
No.
Oh, we're wrong. Now the colonel's getting angry.
Now
So
the
we will
colonel's
do.
getting angry.
So three dice at 3 now. Same target.
All right, 1 hit.
Even he can't shoot straight.
1 dice at 6 normally, and
Yep.
1 dice at 6, or 1 dice. Well,
Oh, look at you saved them.
Shooting uphill. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, just fire again. 2 more shots at 1 die each.
There's one hit.
There's a hit.
So armor and height.
Oh, but he saves on the
Saved
height.
on the height. And then a
And miss
with
on the last one. And what's this guy? This is what? This is Schulte?
Yeah. Hey,
well,
it's got the firepower to deal with armored APCs.
Oh, but it doesn't have moving fire, so it's just so I can only move 2 and shoot, so that doesn't put him in anything. So okay, so that puts everybody.
Ops complete.
Ops complete. Next card, please.
All right, next one. End of ops. What I usually do
That's
is
the first one.
Yep, I'll take the end of ops and set it to the side just so.
Yeah.
First to the 12th Panzer Grenadier. Okay. First of all, remove the ops complete markers. I have no low ammo or missile ammo I got to deal with. I don't have any support weapons to place out. I can shift my headquarters.
Yep.
And I will shift my headquarters to that martyr unit.
Okay.
Let's see. Range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Gepard is in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everybody else is in range. So everybody's in range, so I got no out of command rolls. I got 2 shaken units or disrupted units. Let's go ahead and start off with that unit there, which is going to be a 6. Nope, I rolled an 8. And then this one, I need an 8 with the leader and a...
And he's good.
And a 5. Okay, I saw the 3 and then it started to tip over. It's like, ah! All right. So everybody's good to go. He's attached to the martyr unit. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get this started off, and let's take the martyr unit with the headquarters and fire on that stack right there.
Okay.
So it's going to be 6 dice at 4. Yes, 6 dice at 4.
One hit.
One hit.
And a save.
All right. Well, then we'll take
ammo.
Ammo. Yep. 4, 5.
They're good.
They're good. We'll also take the Milan that's in the hex as well and fire on the same hex. So that's going to be 4 dice at 4. 1 hit.
Save.
Killing me. All right.
That's one of the things I really like about this iteration of the rules is how the composite and reactive armor make the tanks qualitatively different when they're getting fired upon with missiles.
And fortunately, I'm not firing into woods, or it'd be even worse for me. All right, out of range with that infantry. That Milan is disrupted.
You could shoot 2 dice at 6.
I could. But
or you could run away.
I could run away, too. I mean, I can definitely... See, that's one thing that people seem to forget. Disrupted units can move. They just can't move towards the enemy.
Yeah.
All right, victory point-wise, do I lose victory points for vehicles destroyed or just for vehicles, units remaining on the board at the end?
Yeah, the penalty is less for reduced units if they're on the board at the end of the turn. You also get less points for exiting them off the board.
Okay.
So,
but do I get points if they're? Do I lose points if they're destroyed?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That does.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything that hinders your orderly withdrawal. So, 2 points for each NATO unit destroyed or still on the map at the turn of it.
Turn 12,
yeah,
right.
But 1 point for a reduced unit still on the map.
Right.
So.
Yeah, let's boogie the Milan or boogie the martyrs out of there. 1, 2. Now it's full movement. They still get full movement even with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I know I'm out of range, out of command range, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave the Gepard there. I'm gonna leave that infantry there. I'm gonna leave that leopard there. Everybody else, I think I'm gonna have to shift. So let's start with this leopard 2. So
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Really, that's all I can move.
Yep.
Because I can't overstack, and he's only got 5 movements, so we'll go there, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 with that leopard. Whoops. What is that leopard? Is that a 1 or a 2? Oh, hit the alt button. Oh, that's a 2. Let's leave the 1 up there. Let's leave the Gepard there. Oops. Okay. No, we're gonna leave him there. I need to have some form of fire to keep your BMPs from rushing me over the hill. All right, so the Germans are done.
Okay.
Scratch Force Brits. I think that's the first time we've seen them.
Well,
at least in this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Crap. Ooh, I think they can. Nope, they can't.
You got the yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city right in front of your face there.
Yeah, that I just didn't have them. All right, well, let's go ahead and get up there.
And to answer your question, no, you cannot trace along the route of the road.
It's not like Panzer Blitz, where if the road is going straight down the center of the hex. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move him there.
Yep.
We're gonna leave the artillery. Well, okay. Everybody was at command range. No missiles, no shaking. I mean, I just kind of skipped over all that. Let's get this chieftain here. Now, see, I don't want to pull all the British away, because if you see me strip everything to try to shift down here, you may try to shift your BMPs. Try to sneak them past that Leopard 2 I got. Right
honestly,
there.
I don't think you need to worry about that. Because just the basic structure of the game, where you got 2 cards in the formation deck, and means you have a lot more mobile than I am.
Yeah, but I still have to. Well, you got to remember, I can't even remember the last time I played NATO, so I'm still stuck in the mindset of I've only got 1 card.
I was gonna say, unless the Pact has a designated formation card, they don't have a lot of flexibility on their deployments.
Don't. All right, let's go ahead and move the striker. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and your op's complete, so you can't shoot at me anyway.
Yeah.
And then we'll join the chieftain in here. Probably a stupid move, but we're gonna go ahead and do that anyways.
I mean, although I do prefer you moving than firing.
Oh yeah, no, I totally get that. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take this stack here. That's 1, 2 for the command, 2 for the vehicle, 3 for the vehicle, 2 for the infantry.
Yep.
And then 4, 5 for the vehicle, 3 for the infantry.
Correct.
That's the one thing I tend to forget, is the infantry is only 1 movement point in woods. And we'll leave that guy right there. So the Brits are done.
Okay.
So this is either going to be the Brits again or end ops. Oh, really?
The Germans.
First to the 12th. I thought they had activated. I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. Okay. We fortunately do not have any low ammo markers. Is it out of command first or disrupted?
You have to roll for command for your disrupted guy first.
Okay.
If he fails the morale check, if he fails the command roll, then he can he can rally, but then it's a -1 on your morale, so he'd have to roll a 5 instead of a 6.
All right.
So command first.
I knew I was going to have that issue. So 4. Hey, he's in command.
And they're good. And rally?
His rally is a 10, which is not good. So, but that's okay. Now I can only exit. Can I exit him anytime, or is it only between turns 7 and 12 that I can exit?
Let me just double check on what it says there. Just before turn 12.
Before turn 12. Okay.
Yeah, the turn restriction. I get more points if I exit.
You do it before turn 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's in command, so let's go ahead and push him into that village right there. I don't want to try to rush him off yet. There's always a chance. I mean, it's an ATGM. I don't want to lose that asset. All right. That infantry, I think they're gonna stand. Well, I really don't even need to stand and hold the bridge because you've got this nice clear path, right?
I mean, clear path overlooked by 120 millimeter Rheinmetall guns.
Well, there's only a few of the Rheinmetall guns there. No, but what I think we will start off with is we're going to start off with this headquarters and this martyr, and we're going to fire at this stack again. Maybe we can do something this time. So it's going to be 6 dice at 4 with the HQ.
Yep.
And we've got 3 hits.
3 hits. And 3 saves.
Okay, and then the
ammo.
Oh,
almost.
So
No. You got the leader, so you're good.
No, it's an 8. My morale's only a 6.
Oh, that's right. It's a morale. You are 8. Yep, correct. You are reloading with the orange. Orange.
Yep. And then the infantry.
That's this one.
That's that one. Okay. Well, that's red, not orange.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. I'm wrong too. It's the blue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's a vehicle. Reloading missiles. All right. So then we'll take this infantry Milan unit here, which is going to be 4 dice at 4. Come on, do something for me, babies. 2 hits.
2 hits. 4 dice at 4 again. 1 save. So one of these guys is going to be flipped. Oops. And as I said before to you, I just love it. It's very satisfying clinking sounds.
It is, yes. I
do like poker chips.
Let's see, what do we got?
And you got to roll for ammo on him as well.
Ammo for him as well, yeah. 8, which is not.
He's reloading as well. Blue. Yeah.
For the Milan launcher?
Yeah, the first failure is always the blue. It's when you fail the reloading one that it'll either go yellow or
thinking that it was low missile ammo. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So if the martyr fails again, then it'll be out.
Yeah. But the infantry,
they just keep reloading, trying to reload.
Right. All right, let's take this. What do we want to do with him? We'll leave him there. Again, we want to keep your infantry honest, so we'll keep that Leo there. We want to keep that Leo there. We'll keep the infantry there. However, with the Leo 2s, who can move and fire.
Yep.
He'll go ahead and move there and do a fire on that. Is that just that's a stack. So
it's stacked.
So 4 dice at 3 makes it
4 dice at 2.
4 dice at 2, right.
You have no penalty because you used less than half your. Yep.
Ooh.
4 hits. Okay, so unfortunately now it's 5s to save.
Wait a minute, 4 dice at 2?
Yeah.
My normal hit is 4 dice at 3. How's it becoming 4
You're
dice
at short range. 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
short
4,
range.
5.
Totally forgot about that.
So here comes another wreck marker.
Yay. No, see, that's good because that's more stuff for you to hide behind.
And you got 4 hits, so this guy's disrupted as well.
Yep, 1 carried over.
And this goes.
All right, then what we're going to do is we're going to take that Leo 2, and we're going to do the same thing, moving into there, and moving fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll fire at that stack.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 dice at 2. 2 hits.
Okay. 1 save.
1 save. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot.
And by the way, I am much messier with my counters on tabletop simulator. In real life, I'm much more.
Oh yeah, no. In real life, in real life, it's all OCD. Yeah, but with tabletop simulator, it's a little bit tougher to do. So.
Yeah. Doing anything with the rest of your guys? Those infantry are still going to sit there at the bridge?
I'm thinking that they're going to sit there at the bridge, yeah. Could always run them up to you and kind of sacrifice them.
Actually, you could assault that disrupted stack.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I
wouldn't expect them to survive long.
No, but I mean, that'll throw a big monkey wrench. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and do that. Dude, you got to remember, I still am in the Soviet mindset. It's you got to get up to that combat. You got to get to this combat. It's so basically, it's going to be 2 dice at 4 for me, and what 2 dice at 6 for you because you're disrupted. Or
yeah, I'm gonna get 2 dice. Well, you get a bonus. You're gonna get three dice at 4.
Infantry versus armor, right?
Yeah.
2 dice at 4. Nothing. Of course not.
And I get 2 dice at 6.
Because you're disrupted.
Nothing. So you bounce back along the road there.
Which is not good for me. Like, oops. Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think we're done.
Okay.
Which will, well, this is the last card, so it's got to be, end of ops.
Okay.
So
smoke goes away.
Everybody activated. I really do like these round counters.
Yeah.
And surprisingly enough, not a single person has said anything other than David when he first popped in. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So I think it's just you and me. I think what the kind of the thing is, we really weren't, we didn't really do a good job
announce it or anything.
Of pre-announcing this, so that's okay. That's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. When I get this put up on YouTube, then people will start being aware that we're doing the Friday night friendly firefights. Okay, yeah. So
shuffle the cards, and we're in turn 3. I moved the marker, so.
Yep. Well, that's quick.
Yeah. Oh!
I shuffled them. I swear, y'all heard me shuffle them.
And this is the one scenario where that's not necessarily good for the defender.
No, not really, because I'm in a retrograde.
Yeah.
So, but also not really good for you because you need to get vehicles off by turn 6 to get maximum points.
To get the bonus one, but
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
just shuffle again and
basically,
draw a new card.
Since not a single formation activated, we don't have to hold the headquarters out.
Yeah.
Now, you draw this time.
Oh, I draw.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one thing. You got to kind of quick tap it. Oh, jeez. Everybody saw me shuffle. I swear. Okay. Brits. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the recon doesn't matter. Everybody's in command range. No low ammo. Let's go ahead and move the headquarters to the chieftain.
Okay.
No support weapons I want to pop. I do have one that I could pop, but I'm not going to. I think what we're going to start off with is my recon's going to call in artillery fire.
Do you have any artillery? Oh, your mortar's out of range. Look at that mortar range.
No. 9.
Poopy.
So I think someone messed up the stats on this. That doesn't sound right.
If you move them up to here, like in the open, you might be able to hit next activation.
You know what? What I will do is I will shift them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I got in my head that they were 120s and could range most of the field.
Yeah.
Recon.
Well, I haven't used my artillery yet either. So.
Have you got SP21s? Oh no, you got a 120 SP. Yeah, the MTLB.
Yeah, and I have a 2S1.
Oh, that's right. Both formations had artillery.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I've got a range 14 there, and the chieftain's got a range 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I can range. Oh, but basically that hill's going to be blocking me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to cross that X spine before you can.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with that. You know what? Let's go ahead and load this infantry up into the armored personnel carrier. That's what half movement, correct?
Yep, it's going to cost you 3 movement points.
And I've got 6, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't think the BMPs are going to come that far, so I need to get these guys prepped to run them off the board. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and load the... No, we are not going to load those guys. Those guys are going to stay out for now. Yes. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Brits.
Okay. And the T-80s. Thank T-80s. God for that.
You got one guy out of command.
How do you unexplode again?
There should be a button right underneath the stack that says repack. I got it. I'll hit it for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's just one guy. Well, you know, we'll stack the headquarters with the disrupted guy here.
Yep.
Okay, so. All right, first thing we're going to do is going to roll for command. The mortar here is out of range, so I need to roll a 6 to put him in command.
You know, that is still one of the things I always have had an issue with this game, is that it is so hard for Soviet artillery to keep up with its battalion that it's attached to. I mean, the Czechs had... I ran into that problems with the Danes, with the Czechs. It's just... There's part of me, and I suggested this to Keith many moons ago, that maybe the artillery should have something special like reconnaissance, that they're never really out of range. However, that then makes
my thought is, and I believe I've put it in for a couple scenario rules, is that the indirect part of the indirect fire attribute is they don't need to check for command if they're firing, only if they if you want to move.
Yeah, I like that.
So, and if it works out well for a scenario rule, maybe we'll promote it at some point in time.
There you go. Yeah, I can live with that.
Okay, so this other T-80 here, I got to go do a check on him as well.
He's good.
And he's good. So this is out. Okay, so let's start with this guy. He's just going to boogie down. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll move him because I don't want to forget about him in the backfield there.
I totally get it.
Okay, so let's start with this guy here. Need a 6 to rally.
9.
And he gets a 9. Okay, and then the top unit here, same thing, gonna need a 6 to rally.
Yeah, wow. You got a 6. You got 2 of them.
And the half strength unit underneath them.
There you go.
Hey! All right, so. Uh, okay, and then the headquarters unit one needs an 8.
7.
Okay,
Got
and
it.
he's good. Okay, so we'll put him back. So we have 2 T-34s. Range is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
T-34s? Wow. The Russians must be real desperate if they're breaking out the T-34s.
T8. My T8 is against your Leopard 2. So the range is 6.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to be 4 dice at 5, 5 dice at 5, 6 dice at 5 because you're higher terrain and your woods. You're not ops complete. So if I move, I'm going to get shot.
What?
So,
I would never. I'm a gentleman. Oh, wait a minute.
And unfortunately, my mortar's not responding. Otherwise, I would try to hit him with the mortar as well.
Yep.
So the headquarters is going to direct fire.
Yep.
So that's going to be 3 dice from the T80, 2 dice from the headquarters, and we're going to use volley fire.
Ooh.
So the second unit's going to come in.
Good
so it's going to be
call.
6 dice at 3 because we're at short range.
Wow, good call. And I always hear people complain about what's so good about volley fire. Well,
I know. Well, I'd rather have him rolling 6 dice defense instead of 12.
yes.
Okay, so let's cross our fingers. 6 dice at 3.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of 6s. Oh,
6 hits.
oh. All right, so I got 5 dice at 5, 3 from the armor, 2 from the terrain.
Well, you can roll just 6 because they're all 5s.
Yeah, I mean they're all 5, so there's no need for me to.
Yep.
So.
Cross our fingers now.
This.
No.
3 saves.
Okay, but that's one destroyed.
That is 1 destroyed. But the problem, they're both my leopard 2s. Don't want to lose my leopard 2. That was a really good roll though, and a judicious use of volley fire.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, those weren't unanswered hits. Oh yeah, unanswered hits. No. Nope. Yeah.
No, I got 3. 3. So.
Yep. No fire.
Okay, so again, I have another unit here. I have only 1 more unit is available right now.
That can shoot at the tanks. Yep.
To fire at you. So we will. I think I'm going to go ahead and just try for another 3. So 3 dice at 3.
Yep. 2 hits.
2 hits.
But again, 6 dice.
6. Yeah. I see some 6s.
Yep.
2 saves.
2 saves.
Okay. So that was this guy and these guys. Let me take a look here. So these 2 tanks, they're just out of sight of your. Oh, but they are in sight of your martyr.
You can see my martyr. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, these 2 guys can see the martyr. So they're going to do, again, it's going to be volley. Oh, no, there's only one guy. The other guy's disrupted. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do 2 dice at 3. I could do 2 dice at 3 there, or 2 dice at 3 against the infantry. The infantry don't have any defense, so I'm going to take the shot at the infantry.
Okay.
Let me get up there. 1 and 2.
Well, you did get a 3, but That you know, I'll be honest. There is a part of me that wants to design a game sometime that when you're throwing multiple dice looking for a target number, you can actually combine the dice to add up. So in your case right now, you rolled a 1 and a 2, but that equaled a 3. Combine the dice together, it at least gets one hit in there. Now I'm sure that would make it really lethal, but it's a game mechanic that I've thought about fiddling with before.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy, he can't see anybody except for the infantry, so he's going to do 3 dice at 3. 3 dice at 4.
My
All right.
poor infantry.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm the one that threw them out there.
Okay, so
2 hits.
2 hits.
Yep. So...
Nothing to save him. So that's this guy. You know, and then it doesn't really do me anything to hold anybody back because you're just gonna fire from where you are.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. That Shikla can open up on the infantry. The Shikla.
Yeah. Up. So, what I'm looking at is these guys here. You know, it's just one guy.
Yeah,
just one guy. Okay, I think I'm gonna fire on. What is that? The your fox.
Yep.
He's a 6. Oh, actually, he'd have 2 dice defense. He's not ops complete, so he would have 1 at 6 and 2 at 5.
Yep, for the turn.
And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, and it's extended range for me. So we'll do another 3 dice at 4 against your infantry.
Okay.
And he's killed off.
Yep.
So.
But he could have taken out. He could have disrupted, or he could have taken out those disrupted tanks. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to sacrifice the infantry platoon for that.
This
I'm
disrupted
sure
guy.
Not happy to hear that, but
this disrupted guy will move back to here. Will the Shilka make 2, 3, 4? Should the Shilka make a run for it?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that's it for the T-80s then.
Alrighty.
So, we'll take that as a minor victory against the Leopard 2.
Yeah, knocking out a full platoon in one shot. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Of course, it did take your headquarters and volley fire to do it, but you did it, so...
And the next card is... Germans. German Retribution.
First of the 12th Panzer Grenadiers. They're not ops complete, so nobody's out of command, but I do have missile reloading. So let's go ahead with the Martyr attached to the headquarters first. 3.
They're good.
Yep. And then the infantry with the Milan right next to him at 6. 3.
And they're good too.
Yay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take the headquarters with the Martyr and fire on this stack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 6 dice at 4. 3.
Okay, for defense.
1. I'm going to assume you're not assigning it to the T-80s with the headquarters.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
because I'm still going to have to roll anyway.
Yeah.
So, on a 6. You got it.
Well, I'm sorry. All right, ammo. 7 on an 8. They're good.
Reload. Oh no, that's that's
Yep,
headquarters guy.
they're with the headquarters. Whoops. Hitting buttons and shifting my camera all over the place. The Milan will go ahead and pour fire. 4 dice at 4 at the same hex.
Okay.
2 hits. 1 save.
1 save.
And I'll roll my ammo and 10. So they are reloading.
Okay.
Let's see. Do I want to do anything with?
I need to roll for the headquarters. He's
that's right.
He's
Yep,
suppressed.
yep.
He's suppressed unless I roll a 1, because a unit got eliminated. So he.
All right. I think just for now we're going to keep the Gepard there. We're going to keep the Leopard 1 there because we still don't know what your BMP2s are going to do. We'll keep that infantry there. We'll keep so those 3 guys are not going to do anything. The Gepard's not going to do anything. That does leave my single Leopard 2, which is going to pour fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's going to be short range, whatever I shoot at. Let's fire at that unit right there.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 dice at 2 because of the short range. 3.
3 hits. And we get 4 dice at 5 defense.
Yep. 1.
1 save. Not enough.
Not enough. No. And that will be it for the 1st to the 12th. There's
And
the
now-
BMPs, yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
You've got no one out of command. You've got no one disrupted. You've got no missile fire. So it's basically, where do you want to shift your headquarters to? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is go here. Would you like to lay down some suppressive fire?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's got to have to come. It's going to have to come from the Leo. So 3 dice.
3 dice at 4.
Oh, 4 for
4 because of short range.
Yep. 1.
1. Okay, I get 1 die defense for the woods. Yes. So 1 guy is suppressed.
However, you still got 1 guy that's going to sneak up there and assault me. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so where I'm going to be 3 dice at 4. You're going to be at 2 dice at 4. Ah!
I got 1. So.
Okay, so he's going to join his comrades at the bottom of the hill. Boop. You are ops complete.
I am.
So what do I got here?
You got infantry and transports that can get up there and continue assaulting me.
2, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
I have 5 at 4.
And I have 2 at 4. Oof. 1. 1.
Ah, 1.
Bounce.
Okay, so my guy's gonna move back. I gotta roll for which one, whether it's the full strength one or the
Reduce.
reduce. So 1, 2, 3's top unit, which is the full strength. Nope, it's the
It's the reduced.
reduced guy. Okay, so. Yeah. Oh, you have 2 infantry there, right?
Now I got infantry.
Oh, no,
and
infantry and
mortar.
mortar. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. I'm in a bit of a quandary here. Oops.
You know what I
Now
would
I'm
do?
gonna.
I'd rush up there because really, if you come across and get set up,
Yeah, but you know what?
There's a chance you may get the initiative card next turn.
Yeah. But I don't want to be. Yeah, I could also stall out.
Well, yes. But I never believe my troops will stall out, so that's why I throw them into the fray and they always stall out.
Yeah.
So I took a calculated risk and realized how bad I am at math.
I mean, I did get 1 hit on you, so this guy is disrupted.
Oh yeah.
I just don't have anybody else that can get to him
that can capitalize on it. Yep.
For the killing blow. Okay, so this guy's gonna move here.
AFK a sec.
Mic off.
What are these there? Okay, so. Yeah, I guess that's a little too far advanced. And they're just going to move up here. Everybody in the yellow formation is ops complete. Next card, please.
Mic on.
Still AFK. You can pull it if you want.
Mic off.
That's the second turn.
Mic on.
Is that the end of ops card?
Yeah. Did everybody activate? What's the third card here? Yeah. You had one of each yours plus the events card.
Okay, cool. We did not have a random event that turn.
Nope.
All right. Well, you know what? This is the end of the turn. We're almost to the halfway point, and not many people are watching anyways because of our lack of ability to make sure we got the word out earlier. Let's go ahead and save this here and
sounds good.
Pick this up in a couple of weeks. And we'll see how things progress from there. Because I got to pull off that hill. I'm about to get swarmed.
No, don't stay right where you are.
No, I don't want to. I know bad things are coming. So, Jeff, thank you for joining us on this re-inaugural episode of Friday Night Friendly Fire events. We got to come up with a better name. That's kind of a tongue twister. Any closing thoughts or ideas?
No, I had a lot of fun with this, and I'm looking forward to finishing the game. You're leaving me on a cliffhanger because I'm really on edge about whether my TAs are going to survive out in the open.
Yeah, well, knocking out my one of my 2 Leopard 2s, that's definitely going to help. So, Alrighty, well, everybody, thanks for coming in, thanks for watching, and we will get a little bit more advanced warning the next time we do this, probably in 2 or 3 weeks, which would be, what would that be, April 7th, thereabouts?
Sounds good.
Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section below, and we will talk at everybody later. See ya!
Well, that will end this gaming session. May God bless you and keep you safe until next time. Friendly Fire. Friendly Fire is a lock and load publishing production.